what's up, my little Tattle Tells? Yo, this mess is going on between Kimora Lee and her husband. I'm gonna need a part 3 because guess what? This shit is reading like a Tom Clancy novel. Woo! What's the latest one? He trying to say Tim, right? Kimora Lee's ne'er-do-well husband, maybe. More on that later, is literally saying he was blackmailed. Let's get, while he was embezzling or robbing all of Indonesia, y'all, we gotta get into this because Kimora Lee, ooh, she sure can't pick him, and I don't even see how she's showing her face. Let's get into this, right? The ongoing embezzlement trial for Goldman Sachs bankers, Tim Lesner's and his partner in crime, who's turned on him, Roger Ang, took another strange turn this week after the prosecution's star witness, who was Tim Lesner, he turned on him even though he literally stole $4.5 billion, right? He went into detail about his extramarital affairs, and we're going to talk about that in part 3 because this is a lot, but let's get through this one, right? Including one where a mistress purportedly blackmailed him into buying her a $10 million mansion. Tim, who is Kimora Lee's current husband, right, and former Goldman executive, is testifying against Ang, who faces federal charges over his alleged role in Malaysia's corruption scandal. It was a 1MDB. A judge on Wednesday in the New York Court said that she paused the trial after federal prosecutors said they failed to turn over a cache of documents to Ng's defense lawyers. Now, if there's one thing we can count on the feds to do, it's a messed up mess like this, right? And it's not clear when the trial will start. Now, get this. While on the stand this week, Tim, Kimora's husband, admitted to prosecutors that he had several, not 2, not 3, not even 7, several affairs. And get this, he was buying multi-million-dollar houses for all the affairs. I know you're talking about, where can I get one of the Tim? Where can I get a man like Tim in a federal jail? Because that's where scammers go, right? That's where all scammers go. So however you think these ladies made a come up dealing with the scammer, please believe that when this case is over, everything he bought and that Mr. Ang bought that they can repossess, please believe they will. I hope those girls have fun living in the mansion. They gonna be homeless soon. Listen, scammer money. You watch Eat True Hollywood Story. You know how it goes. Y'all, listen, really quick. If y'all like this, I got a part 3 coming. It's a doozy. Hit the notification or subscribe. It's gonna be good. Also, I don't know why I keep saying Indonesia. It is Malaysia. But one thing I am concerned about, Tim sounds like an alleged crook and his partner in crime. Listen, ain't no honor against these. All right, let's get back into this gossip. But make sure you turn notifications on so you don't miss part 3 or any other thing that I'm cooking up. Anyway, one of his entanglements was a 10-year-long relationship with Farhana Rozan. He's a media executive and former CEO of Astral Malaysia Holdings. Kimora's husband said he used money siphoned from IMDb, that's a huge hedge fund that managed most of Indonesia's wealth, right, to buy Rozan a $10 million house after she threatened to reveal his involvement in illegal activity following their breakup. Listen, you know what they say, there ain't no honor among thieves, but I don't believe them, because what was your excuse for buying everybody else a multi-million-dollar mansion? Man, Tim, if you don't get the hell out of here. Saying Miss Rohan was very upset that I was ending our relationship to be with my future wife, Kimora, right? And said I didn't buy her a house. She would tell authorities about my involvement with the IMDb scandal. She was threatening to expose me. At the time in 2018, I was fearful of that. Let me get this straight. Kimora Lee's soon-to-be jailbird husband, right, allegedly, is now saying that he didn't buy her house. She blackmailed him into it. Did she? But again, what about all the other women you bought a house? Did they blackmail you too, Tim? Did they? What about all the money in different secret families? Oh, y'all didn't know? He's a double polygamist. He was married to more than 2 women at the same time, more than twice. Yeah, he hit the arithmetic and algebra, whatever. Y'all know math on y'all. He was a super polygamist, had secret families everywhere, and one of them, quiet as it kept, was Kimora Lee Simmons. Lesnar's testifying that he informed Richard Ganotti, the then chief of Goldman Sachs. Let me say one thing about Goldman Sachs. They are the devil. They're always scamming someone, and they're always involved in something untoward. I'm sick of Goldman Sachs and all these people. A scammer is a scammer is a scammer. Anyway, of Goldman Sachs' Asia business, of his relationship with Rosin. He admitted to continuing the relationship despite Goldman's warnings to be careful because Rosin's company was a client. Now, let's look at Lee's story. So, you told this guy that this girl was trying to blackmail you into buying her house, but you kept going with the sexual side of the relationship? But let me tell you what Aang's saying. Aang's saying it's all bullshit. Aang is his partner in crime, but they turn on each other, saying it's all bullshit. You actually went to that girl, seduced her, and used her contacts for that company to turn the other eye so you guys could rob all, I keep saying Indonesia, but I really think it's Malaysia. You could rob that whole country's coffers dry. Who really is the con artist? It sounds like Tim, because Tim's the one that got the secret families and bought every other woman a house. Tim, I see you, and your alleged Asian fetish. I see that too. Get this. Lesnar had said the relationship was an open secret among Goldman Sachs employees in the region. Everybody knew you was doing the starfishing, laying on your back. You're laying on your back or doing a surfboard. Also, you could, but again, things go down when there's $1 billion in the elevator. It was 4.5 billion in this one. Now get this. Pretty much everybody in our Southeast Asia territory knew it. So again, Tim, if everybody knew about your affair, then how was she blackmailing you? Because who was she going to tell? Because everybody knew about it. And Goldman Sachs got lawyers. They got shooters on the ready. Stop playing, Tim. This ain't even adding up. And federal prosecutors, I think, should be ashamed of himself for even standing by this BS. Let's not forget, right, that Lesnar's personal life has been under intense scrutiny during Aang's trial. Earlier this month, Aang's defense attorney said that Lesnar was a double bigamist who's been married to 2 different women at the same time, twice at the same damn time. And get this, he wasn't done dragging. He said Lesnar, a former partner of Goldman Sachs Asia division, previously pleaded guilty of charges of conspiracy to launder money and conspiracy to violate the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. Oh, you a criminal. I got you. He agreed to forfeit $43.7 million and will be sentenced later this year. Listen, if he gave up $47.3 million, they ain't ish when you literally stole $4.5 billion. Where's the rest of the money, Tim? And also, how's Kimora supporting herself? Seriously. Oh, that's right. Remember when Kimora and Russell got into that tiff because when Russell fled the country for his little part in the Me Too movement, allegedly? Some stocks in, he put some stocks and bonds in Kimora's knee because he thought that would keep it away from the lawsuit. Meanwhile, Kimora sold all those company assets so she could help fund Tim's defense bill. Yeah. Exactly, right? Now get this. Meanwhile, Aang, Goldman's former head of investment banking in Malaysia, so it wasn't Indonesia, I'm sorry I keep saying that, it's Malaysia, right? Faces federal charges of conspiracy to launder money and violate the U.S. anti-bribery laws. He's accused of participating in the scheme to loot billions. It's as little as 4.5, as much as $6.7 billion. And all Tim had to get back was 43.7. Let me find out, right? From Malaysia's Sovereign Development Fund. Aang has pleaded not guilty to the charges. Tim has literally done the Ritz Cracker special and turned witness for the feds. Y'all, I'm keeping an eye on this. And let me tell y'all something. Woo! Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications because part 3 is a doozy. You ain't gonna believe this one.